do this, then you might end up with a solution. Then the third step is to make a design of your solution. And after that, and that is, by the way, a very creative, like out of the box. You can make it as big as you want. Then make a prototype to get feedback. So you pick a couple of parts of your solution. You say, I'm not 100% sure about that. I would like to get feedback from people, and maybe from the case owners, or maybe from your friends and family, maybe from people in the streets, or maybe we have to reach out to someone special to get that feedback. And then we're going to turn it into a plan on how to apply that solution in the real world. And then the final step is to make a pitch to win the hackathon. Now, we're not going to check in any way whether you are following these steps. If you think there should also be a step 7, a step 8, a step 9, that's also fine. If you don't want to work on the design, it's also fine. So you can do this the way you want to do this. But what we've noticed that this kind of series of events, that kind of helps you with going from the problem to a potential solution, a proper design of a solution, a prototype to test a couple of things, and then a plan how to apply it, and then the pitch. Tomorrow we're going to do 2 workshops. One is about making the plan and all the ingredients that you need in that plan to be able to convince a jury. But we're going to play as if they are investors. And then the other workshop is about pitching. And because in the end, you have to present this online to a jury. And now Lotte selected a very friendly jury. So this is nothing to be afraid of. But you have to be like I am now here on this camera, speaking to you, trying to do that as clearly as possible. You're also going to do that. And you will have limited time to do this. So we have to still decide on it. And Lotte and I are going to spend like a couple of minutes on it. But I think we will end up with like a 3 to 4 minute pitch. But there's not a lot of time. And then, of course, Q&A, etc. But that's we already used 25 minutes right now, Lotte and me, to inform you about a couple of very simple things. And you're going to create something very complicated and exciting, and then you only have a couple of minutes to get that message across. So that's an important part of the hackathon, is to prepare yourself very well for that pitch and to make sure that you get that complicated message, that you get it across to the jury. Couple of tips. Distribute tasks. So I think there is already a leader. But it's good to have someone in the lead who basically says, okay, I think we have to now start doing this. I think we have to go to the next phase. Or maybe we have to check whether we are indeed working on the problem. Let's go back to that question. So distributing tasks in your team, that helps. Starting with the presentation. Of course, we're going to do that workshop, but already making bits and pieces of what you would like to put in that presentation, even if you just sketch it, that also helps you kind of as a notebook in the coming days that you can look at and adjust and complete in the coming days. And already picking someone and choosing as a part of the distribution of the task, the person who's going to do the pitch, or the 2 people who are going to do the pitch. It also helps because then they can get a little bit used to, hey, I have to do that. And also figure out, okay, and then how do I make sure that my camera is working? Is my microphone okay? Am I in a place where the light is good, etc., etc. And that it all helps with your presentation. Always remember and don't forget that this is about fun. So don't stress too much. Don't take it too seriously, although it's very serious. But be creative, be out of the box. Uh, think up and play in a way that you might not, yeah, do very often at the university. I'm not 100% sure, but what we notice very often that the hackathon is more playful than the usual classes at a university, and it should be like that. That's what I wanted to share right now. We're gonna do a couple of check-ins. So Lotte already showed you uh, the uh, the schedule. Maybe I can go through this because you all received this. I'm not going into this. It's just a couple, but the the check-ins are just to no, well, like it says, check-in. Just to, hey, are you doing well? Are there questions? Uh, do you want some feedback? That's what it's for. You can join with the entire team, but you can also just join with the lead. That's fine. It's up to you whether how you want to do that. I won't be there during the Q&A because now the first one is a little bit too early tomorrow for me. But it's also not my role, so I don't have to be there. I will be doing the workshops and the check-ins, and I will be there during the final. During the you now have half an hour, so I'm going to wrap up in just a couple of minutes, and you have half an hour before the Q&A with the case owner starts. And if I was you, I would use that immediately as an opportunity to, with your team, go over the challenge description again and think about the questions that you would like to ask. If you haven't done so yet, make sure that you come well prepared at 7 o'clock. With the questions that you have for your case owners, because it's essential that you try to get everything out of them and as much as you can out of them to understand why they actually think that this is a problem that you should work on, what they have already tried in the past, why they why they're having trouble to solve it, etc., etc. So the more questions you have, the better it is. And let's make sure that they are completely tired after that session, and because they had to talk so much and they had to explain so much to you. If you do not ask these questions, it's a missed opportunity. Because understanding the problem, and especially, and we discussed it also during the workshop, especially the root causes, so the why, and the 5 times why. Understanding the problem is the foundation for a good solution. So the winning team is probably the team that understands the problem best. All right. I don't have anything to add right now. Just a very practical detail. I noticed that we shared the platform link, but some of the calendar items that we shared have a different link. Lotte, do you want to replace them all with this one? Because I can do that.
Oh, okay. So this link we are using right now, we will use for all other online moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I have to. Indeed, if we can also just keep the links that are there because that's easier. Then I don't have to adjust anything. But then you just click on the link that is in the calendar invite, on the actual link that you will find there.
Yeah.
So it's good to be, it's a small detail. Okay. Any questions right now? If there are no questions, then it's a thumbs up, like this. Yeah, we're all good. Okay. If somebody is, yeah.
One
go ahead.
last thing. Can we make a group picture?
Yeah. Hey,
to
that's a good idea. Let's do that. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
as a real kickoff. And
Yeah.
is everyone comfortable opening their camera for a sec?
Do you know how to get everyone in the picture?
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't use Google Meet so often.
Yeah, I'm also curious how that's. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can increase it up to 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where
And now everybody is yeah.
you have
And we're
everyone
there.
on your screen?
Yeah, but they yeah. I see some faces now.
Hi.
Right. Let's put it. Yeah, there you are. Oh, they're actually real people. Okay. All right. Yes. All right. Hey, yeah. Yes. I'm still missing a couple of. Yeah. There you go. You have to sit in the middle of your camera because. Yeah. There you are. Otherwise, it's like this. Okay.
Do you make one, Gerrit-Jan?
Yeah, I'm gonna make one. So. And then, yeah, shall we wave? Come on, that's a happy thing, right? Yeah.
Hackathon.
Okay, one more. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Super. All right, exciting. I'm looking forward to all your work, your contribution, your energy. Next time we check in, it's in a couple of hours. I want to hear your yell, your team cheer, and yeah, we're gonna make this happen. Any questions right now? You can put them either in the chat or let me know. No? Okay. Then we're closing this call. Lotte, you will be seeing them like in half an hour.
Yeah.
And don't forget, questions for your case owners. All right.
See you in 25
soon.
minutes.
All right. Bye-bye.